first ever Dearborn Muslim running for Congress, and her nasty plans for America were just exposed. Now I've heard it all. The former director of immigration affairs for the city of Detroit, Fayrouz Saad, has officially stated that she is running for Congress in Michigan's 11th district, as a challenge to Republican U.S. Representative Dave Trott of Birmingham in the 2018 election cycle. Saad, who is a 34-year-old out of Northville, Michigan, launched her campaign last Thursday. She is the second liberal Democrat to declare her candidacy in this race after Haley Stevens joined the contest in late April of this year. The peace-loving Muslim began her political career as a field organizer for the campaign of traitor John Kerry in 2004 in the 11th district. She then proceeded to work on voter registration within the Muslim American community through the National Network for Arab American Communities. And of course, Saad also volunteered for both pro-Muslim globalists candidate Hillary Clinton's campaign last year and former President Barack Hussein Obama's campaign back in 2008. Her reward for supporting both pro-Muslim presidential candidates was being appointed by Barry Soetoro to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Although she was born in Detroit, Michigan, if you take the time to research this woman, you will see her main objectives are both open borders and free stuff for all. She has even gone as far as saying she sees the change this nation has gone through since President Trump's immigration ban from terrorist hotspots, and that it has to change. Good luck selling that platform, Muslim scumbag. The Shawnee News Star reports. Muslim population is growing in the United States. Muslim population in 2012 is estimated to be 2.1 billion worldwide. It is expected to double in 20 years. Mosques are going up everywhere. Their religious belief system is also their law, that is Sharia law. Muslim population is growing in the United States. Muslim population in 2012 is estimated to be 2.1 billion worldwide. It is expected to double in 20 years. Mosques are going up everywhere. Their religious belief system is also their law, that is Sharia law. Sharia law is the common traditional culture of the Arab world. I had never heard of Sharia law until just a few years ago, and I suspect there are lots of people who do not know what Sharia law is all about today. We really started to learn something about Sharia law when State Question 755 came about for a vote in 2010. If the law passed, it would require that courts rely on federal or state laws when handing down decisions concerning cases, and would prohibit them from using international law or Sharia law when making rulings. You don't have to know anything about Sharia law to know that a yes vote is the right thing to do. A foreign law of this nature could be benign, or it could be, as it is, terrifying, but we do not want any law by anybody to trump our existing state and federal laws. In case you have forgotten, State Question 755 passed by 70%. In case you have forgotten, one woman by the name of Vicki Miles LaGrange, carrying the title of U.S. District Judge, stood in Oklahoma's way to make State Question 755 law in our state constitution. If that seems unrealistic to you, you probably are a good American that loves your country. How could one person stop the will of a whole state of people? Something is wrong here. We are beginning to see activist judges popping up all over this country. Oklahoma should never give up on having Square 755 made into law. I read an article by Reuters today that triggered me to write this letter. It was about a Saudi Arabian woman who was convicted on charges of sorcery and witchcraft. Under Sharia law, that is a pretty serious crime. She was beheaded. It seems that Dearborn, Michigan, is the Muslim capital of America. Christian missionaries have been arrested in that city. One of those arrested told Fox News that Sharia law is taking over Dearborn. The possibility of Sharia law creeping into our culture should bother every citizen in this country. This crap needs to stop. Even though these people claim to be Americans, they just don't hold the same values Americans hold dear. Their first loyalty is to Sharia law and their satanic religion of so-called peace. And they will stop at nothing to forward their agenda. If we, as Americans, don't wake the hell up and start calling these people out, they will, in fact, take over. Please share and contribute to her opponent, Congressman David Trott. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.